In the last lesson, we learned the indirect object pronouns, or the dative case pronouns. They are mir, dir, ihm, ihr, ihm, uns, euch, ihnen, ihnen. And we learned that certain verbs in German always take the dative case, such as the verb to belong to, the verb gehören. And we use the verb gehören in sentences with the tools we learned, such as Die Werkzeuge gehören mir. The tools belong to me. Or der Hammer gehört dir. The hammer belongs to you, my friend, my family member, my child. Der Schraubenzieher gehört ihm. The screwdriver belongs to him. Die Zange gehört ihr. The pliers belong to her. Die Säge gehört uns. The saw belongs to us. Die Schrauben und die Nägel gehören euch. The screws and the nails belong to y'all, to you plural, informal. Die Axt gehört Ihnen. The axe belongs to you, formal. Der Bohrer gehört Ihnen. The drill belongs to them. Or even the question, gehört der Schraubenschlüssel dir? Does the wrench belong to you, my friend, my family member? Another verb that takes a dative is this verb, the verb to help. Helfen. Repeat that. Helfen. And when you think about it, when you help someone, you're giving help to that person. So using the indirect object or the dative case makes sense. Let's look at the present tense of helfen. Repeat after me. Ich helfe. Du hilfst. Er hilft. Sie hilft. Es hilft. Wir helfen. Ihr helft. Sie helfen. Notice the spelling change in the do and the er, sie, and s forms, the e changing to an I. Now, let's learn the past tense of helfen. Repeat the forms after me. Ich habe geholfen. Du hast geholfen. Er hat geholfen. Wir haben geholfen. Ihr habt geholfen. Sie haben geholfen. Notice that helfen is a strong verb with the past participle ending in en. And notice the spelling change as well, the e changing to an o. Now let's use this verb in some sentences. Say, I'm helping and I helped you. Ich helfe dir. Ich habe dir geholfen. The first one can mean also, I'll help you, suggesting you're about to do so. Let's continue. Say, you're helping me and helped me. Du hilfst mir. Du hast mir geholfen. Say, he's helping and helped her. Er hilft ihr. Er hat ihr geholfen. Say, she's helping and helped him. Sie hilft ihm. Sie hat ihm geholfen. Say, we are helping and helped you, informal plural. Wir helfen euch. Wir haben euch geholfen. Say, you, informal plural, are helping and helped them. Ihr helft ihnen. Ihr habt ihnen geholfen. Say, they or you, formal, are helping and helped us. Sie helfen uns. Sie haben uns geholfen. Say, I'm helping and helped you, formal. Ich helfe Ihnen. Ich habe Ihnen geholfen. Good. And to practice some commands again, say, help me in 3 different ways. Helfen Sie mir. Of course, that's a formal command. Hilf mir. Of course, that's the do command, where you take the do form, du hilfst, you drop off the st, and the do disappears. And the ihr form now, repeat, helft mir. And remember, the ihr command is simply made by dropping the word ihr and using the ihr form of the verb. Good. And let's do one more. Let's make the wir command. Let's say, let's help him. Repeat after me. Helfen wir ihm. Good. And of course, if you were ever in drastic need for help, you would just use a noun and yell this. Hilfe! Repeat that word. Hilfe! That is a noun. You're yelling help. The word help, Hilfe, is a feminine noun. Here is another good expression to know. How to say, may I help you? Repeat after me. Darf ich Ihnen helfen? We've already learned that with the verb dürfen, as in darf ich, the second verb goes to the end of the sentence or clause, which is why helfen is the last word. Now let's learn another verb that takes dative case. The verb is folgen. Say that word, folgen. You've had this verb once before, as in Folgen Sie der Blumenstraße. telling someone to follow Flower Street or go down Flower Street. So Folgen takes dative case because Strasse is feminine, so die Strasse becomes der Strasse, as in der Blumenstrasse. So repeat the present tense forms after me. Ich folge. Du folgst. Er folgt. Sie folgt. Es folgt. Wir folgen. Ihr folgt. Sie folgen. Good. Now repeat the past tense forms after me. Ich bin gefolgt. Du bist gefolgt. Er ist gefolgt. Wir sind gefolgt. Ihr seid gefolgt. Sie sind gefolgt. You've noticed that Folgen takes sein instead of haben as a helping verb when it refers to following someone somewhere. We've come across a few other verbs that take sein, like kommen, to come, gehen, to go, springen, to jump, schwimmen, to swim, etc. Folgen can take haben, however, as a helping verb, but only when it means to follow in the sense of following orders, following instructions, following the plan. But to follow someone somewhere, it takes sein as a helping verb. Now, Folgen takes the dative case for whatever reason, so repeat these sentences after me. Say, I'm following and I followed you. Ich folge dir. Ich bin dir gefolgt. That first sentence, of course, can also suggest that I will follow you. I'll follow you. Ich folge dir. Let's continue. Say, you're following and followed me. Du folgst mir. Du bist mir gefolgt. Say, he's following and followed her. Er folgt dir. Er ist dir gefolgt. Say, she's following and followed him. Sie folgt ihm. Sie ist ihm gefolgt. Say, we are following and followed you, informal plural. Wir folgen euch. Wir sind euch gefolgt. Say, you, informal plural, are following and followed them. Ihr folgt ihnen. Ihr seid ihnen gefolgt. Say, they, or you, formal, are following and followed us. Sie folgen uns. Sie sind uns gefolgt. And say, I'm following and followed you, formal. Ich folge ihnen. Ich bin ihnen gefolgt. And make the command. Say, follow me. Folgen Sie mir. Folgt mir. Folgt mir. Of course, at the top, the Sie formal command. In the middle, the informal command, singular. And at the bottom, the informal plural command. And make the command, hey, let's follow him. Folgen wir ihm. Good job. In the next lesson, we'll learn about more verbs that take the dative case. Auf Wiedersehen.